Hello everybody, J Wolf here with another Let's Play The Binding of Isaac, The Wrath of the Lamb. When we last left off, we had just defeated the boss of the Depth 1, Monstro 2, and now I'm at the final level area before the final boss. So we'll see what's going on over here. Okay, so this is another, this is actually... I think he's a regular boss, but sometimes you'll get these little mini encounters of bosses. It's just, that's what you have to do to beat the room. Now, this guy, his name is Chub, I believe, and what he does is he spawns those little charging worms, which are annoying. If they get close enough to you, they'll rush you, like as you can see. They'll try to run at you and eat you, I guess. But when the big guy tries to do that, you see he does it too. You can actually lay a bomb down, and he'll eat the bomb, and it'll hurt him. Watch. So that's a good strategy for getting this guy's health down a lot. Is just to lay some bombs, and he'll eat them. But you have to make sure he's charging at you first, or he won't swallow the bomb. I mean, you can damage him with a bomb just from being in proximity to it, but it's a lot more effective if you get him to swallow it. And he also will eat, if he charges at you and he runs over the little worms, he'll kill them. So if there's a lot of them on the screen, you can get them killed fairly easily that way. Okay, this is a kind of a disgusting room. I hate these guys. They are very annoying. Okay, so those guys are trapped over on the other corner. Something hurt that guy, and he just started floating towards me. I don't know what could have done that, but that's a big reason why I don't like these guys, is because when the head separates from the body, it just it shoots at you. I don't like any of the enemies that shoot at you, because especially when you get a whole ton of them in a room, it just becomes like a bullet hell. But if you can avoid it at all, you know, not getting into situations is good by trying to destroy their head first, or just kill them as quickly as you can when you see them in the room. Now these are another variant of those headless guys, the hopping guys. You'll notice that these have blood coming out of their neck holes. So whenever you see the headless guys with the blood coming out of their neck holes, you got to be careful, because they jump. Now they'll jump off screen, as you can see, and they'll land either right next to you in the north, south, east, or west position, and then they'll shoot that little four directional tear shot. That'll hurt you pretty good if a bunch of them will get close to you and do that. When you have like 5 or 6 or 7 of these in a room, they just can become downright dangerous. So you try to kill them as quickly as possible. And, you know, don't be afraid to use bombs or whatever. I try to get rid of them as much as possible. And with the addition of this thing right here, this is, I'm not exactly sure what it's called. And that's going to be a lot too. I don't know what a lot of the enemy names are called. I just call them certain things. I don't even have a name for this guy. It's just like the head. And he'll shoot at you if there's enemies in the room. So as long as there's some other kind of a live enemy in the room, he'll continuously try to shoot at you. And there's 2 versions of these guys. This one is just the one that shoots out the regular tier, but there's also a green variant that shoots out that explosive green shot, which is not good to be around. So as you can see, they'll try to shoot at me constantly while there's other enemies in the room. But as soon as I kill the regular enemies, they will go to sleep. They'll shut off. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So see, they won't attack me anymore. All the enemies are dead, so they shut off. Get a soul heart. That'll come in handy. So I made a little bit of a mistake earlier saying that there's no treasure room in the final room. That's only when you get to the later parts of the game. This is actually the final area for the first part of the game. So basically, you don't even battle in those later areas until you've beaten the game a couple times. You have to beat this game several times to get to the true ending. There's, I believe, 13 endings total, or possibly 14. And every time you beat the game, you get a different ending. and usually you get a different item, like a new item that will be thrown into the mix, and it's usually a good item too. So, okay, so this is the green head that will shoot the poison balls at me, but it also, as you can see, can advantageously kill the hopping guys for me. So, not entirely all bad. But yeah, they can be pretty bad. And these guys will also blow open doors and walls if there's a secret room. So they can be used to your advantage. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just a bunch of these guys, and 2 of them are colored and or tinted, and I don't want to get near them. But they'll constantly be hopping towards you. So you just gotta be aware of how their shot pattern is and know how to dodge them. It's not too hard once you get the hang of it, but it still will be very hard if there's a bunch of them in the room. This guy doesn't seem to want to cooperate. Come on, stop hopping away. Okay. And like I said, I think there's a treasure chest in this room because this isn't the final area. Or I'm sorry, a treasure room, not a treasure chest. But I can't even unlock it because I don't have a key. So hopefully I'll get a key on the way there. If not, well, I'll grab this heart since I can. And good. Let's try to exit out of here as soon as possible. Oh wow, I actually managed to shoot all the heads, because depending on whether you shoot the head or the body, it determines what it's gonna become. So you usually want to shoot the head and kill the head if you can, that way it doesn't become a floating head that shoots at you. Okay, I also picked up the Justice card, which is great, and I'll tell you why. In a second. See, we have another mini Chubs here, but luckily I have plenty of bombs to deal with him, so I don't think that big of a deal. Oh, I also blew up on the door through his body. That's always a good thing. I could actually just skip him now if I wanted to, but since he's so low on health, I'd rather just have this room cleared. Okay. Oh, this actually goes on for a good amount. Yeah, see, this room isn't too hard as long as you know the nature of the enemies. So these guys will never touch me right here, so as long as I just stay here and do damage, they can't do anything to me. But you'll want to make sure that get them in a position where they can like roll into your fire, not just hit them like once or twice and then they go away, and then you have to wait till they come around again. It's just slower that way. Okay, good. I have full health. Perfect. And wow, this is going very far off to the right. Now these are a new type of enemy. What they are is like, I don't even exactly know what they are. They're like some kind of like leech thing, but if you get near them on any of the, if you're on their X or Y axis, they will dash at you like that and make that little chirpy buzz sound, and they'll rush you. So they're a different kind of charger type enemy, but I think they can go over. They might be able to. They might be flying enemy, which can go over these little holes in the ground, but they're just not good. You don't want them anywhere near you. Much like these guys. Now we're in the area of like we don't want to get hit, where the enemies start getting really annoying, and it just gets worse and worse and worse from here. Okay. This is a fine spot. So now I'll show you what the Justice card does. First of all, let me see what this is. Unfortunate. Okay. I have 2 cards to show you. The Justice card, what that'll do is that will spawn one of each of a heart, a key, a bomb, and I think a coin. And they're random, so it could be a whole heart, half heart, a soul heart, a live troll bomb, a regular bomb, a key, a nickel I think can come out of there too. And this is another type of tarot card, the Wheel of Fortune. But I'm going to cut the video right here for now, and we will finish up the Depths 2 on the next segment. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Bye-bye.